Oh yeah, so, shit. How can I do this again? Oh, shit, I really forgot. For real. Hey, what's up everybody, it's your boy Ryan Trunky back at again with a new video. So today I'm gonna do what if Deku had the Mark of Cain part 7, I guess? Yeah, so let's get started.
Yeah. Hold up. Get right with you. I'ma get right with you. Bad bitches, fuck up, then dismiss 'em. Bang. I ain't really here to take no pictures. Middle finger up for the system. Fuck.
So guys, before we start, I need to tell you something that I'm like in those weeks specifically I'm busy. I'm like right now I'm studying like in business course. I just register. It's gonna take me at least 3 weeks to finish. So if you found like lack in uploading and stuff like that, I want to apologize. Okay, so yeah. So last time we stopped like when the fight happened and everything went and the flashback ended. So now we went now like they are in Aizawa when they asked him to when asked Izuku to meet him. So yeah. So Izuku said, "Oh, okay." While turning around, he started to walk to Aizawa. Then Katsuki turned around and started walking with Izuku. And Bakugo, I need to talk to Izuku alone. Whatever you need to say to Izuku, you can say it in front of me. Aizawa rubbed his eyes while sighing. Okay, Izuku, please tell me something. Izuku eyebrow raised. During the whole test, I tried to erase your quirks, but nothing happened. Care to explain? Izuku stood there for a minute and thought, shit. Well, one of my quirks is that I can't resist eraser type quirks. Aizawa looked at him, then reached in his pocket and pulled out a piece of paper. Are you sure? Because when you register in on the parts where like you had to put what type of quirks to like you put a blackfire, telekinesis and type of strength enhancement and teleporting. You never put down that can resist an eraser quirk, so tell me how. Katsuki looked at Izuku with nervous look. Izuku looked at Katsuki then sighed. I guess there's no dodging it, huh? Aizawa nodded and Izuku looked up and like to the sky. Well, all started then when and he told him the story until now. Aizawa looked at Izuku with a shocked look, but he shook it away, then said, "So you're telling me that you're a demon?" Izuku looked at Katsuki. Katsuki shrugged, and then Izuku looked back at Aizawa and nodded. And you don't have a quirk, but powers. Izuku nodded again. You can't die, and other demons are looking for you. Izuku nodded and then said, "But please don't say anything or take me in. I just want to be a hero, that's all. So please don't think I'm gonna be a threat." Aizawa rubbed his eyes and said, "I won't say anything, but I will be watching you. I can't take any chances. You guys are okay to leave now." Izuku and Katsuki decided that's understandable. Izuku said that. So Aizawa walked away and Katsuki walked up to Izuku and put her arm around his shoulder. Then said, "Holy shit, I thought you were gonna be goner when you were telling him." "Me too. Anyway, let's go home before anybody else find out about me." Izuku and Katsuki both laughed and start laughing, then start walking to the locker room. Time skip. Jesus Christ, I'm bored. Izuku was spinning around on his chair in his room. He teleported to Katsuki's room and sat in his bed. He's playing a Black Ops again. I wonder how long it will take him to notice me this time. Izuku stood up and silently walked over to Katsuki. He put his hand on his shoulder and shouted, "Katsuki!" And Katsuki yelled and blew up his controller. He turned around and sees Izuku on the ground laughing. "That's not funny, Izuku." That's the fourth controller this month. Katsuki went over to his dresser and pulled out a new controller. Then went up to Izuku and kicked him. I'm not sorry. Anyway, do you wanna go train? Izuku said while throwing himself up. Katsuki went back to his gaming chair and sat down and then said, dude, I'm still tired from this morning training, from school. I can't handle more. While chills ran down his spine, Izuku closed his eyes and sighed. He teleported back into his room and grabbed his phone. Then Izuku texted Kyoka, typing Kyoka, and Jiro said Izuku. Izuku then said, I'm bored, help me. Help me! And Jiro said, well, you can teleport, right? And Izuku said, yeah, why? And Jiro said, well, if you can give you my address, you can come over. Jiro threw her phone and put her head in her pillow. I can't believe I just said that. He probably say no. And her phone went off when she looked at and grabbed it really fast. Izuku then said, sure, it's only 4 p.m. so that gives us enough time to hang out. Oh my god, he said yes. Jiro still thinking in her mind, Oh my god, I need to get ready and clean, and her thoughts went on and on until she heard her phone go off again. Izuku then said, you're probably overthinking this, aren't you? And Jiro said, nope. And she told him, texted her address. Then Jiro said, but please don't come for at least 5 minutes. When she sent the last text, she heard her doorbell off. He already here. She ran to her closet and started shoveling through her shirts. Kyuka, your friend is here, her mom shouted. Oh shit, that's not enough time. Okay, she put on Izuku's old sweater and ran out of her room. Then ran down her stairs. She got to the living room and saw Izuku sitting on the couch talking to her parents. She went over and sat by Izuku. Izuku looked at her and said, oh, hey Kyuka. Or Jiro, I don't know, just pick any name you like, okay? Then he started to pat her head. Her face went a light shade of red. Then she whispered, hey Izuku. Her dad leaned by her mom and whispered, wow, already on first name basis. It's not like that, Dad. Her dad jumped a little bit, then chuckled. Sorry, so you're Izuku Bakugo? Izuku stood up and reached his hand toward her dad. Yep, I'm sorry that I didn't say to meet you that one night. My mom wanted to make sure I was okay. Her dad shook it and said, oh, it's fine. I'm glad that you're here now. I can finally say thank you. Thank you for saving me. Saving Jiro. I don't what I will do if I lost her. The dad said. He looked over to her mom and she nodded. I'm Kyutoko Jiro. This is my wife Mika Jiro. Izuku shook Mika's hand and he said bye Jiro, then said no problem, I'm just glad she is safe. He looked at Jiro and smiled. Jiro looked at him and blushed. Her mom looked at her and giggled. Thanks God you came over. Jiro would not stop talking about you. You keep saying mom. Then Jiro ran over and tried to cover her mom's mouth, while Izuku looked behind them and saw a guitar. Kyutoko saw where he was looking, then said, do you play? Yeah, and that's one sick guitar, really cool guitar. Kyutoko got up and grabbed it, then gave it to Izuku. Do you wanna play? Izuku grabbed it and said yeah. Jiro stopped fighting with her mom and looked over to Izuku. So guys, this is probably the shortest video I ever done. I'm sorry, I have to go. Probably this is the first video I'm gonna upload, and later the video I'm just this now I'm gonna finish like the first video. After this I'm gonna record the second video, probably gonna be the hollow one or rewind, I don't know for now. So yeah, if you enjoyed this episode, and please forgive me, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and catch you in another video.